Hey guys, Spartan here, March 29th, 2022. Let's do a quick little daily recap. Really good day today. Nice continuation on the spot. We came into the day, I was looking for a pop out the gate, pull back to the breakout level on the daily, which was 458.33. We just ended up doing that, pulling back to it, holding that level, and getting a continuation push to the upside. So it was pretty spot on that, which was great. End of the day, looked for a reclaim and then a continuation push into the close. 462 was the target. We got close to it, 462.15 exactly. But yeah, it was a nice push. We did a whole bunch of individual names today. We did do Tesla off the lows. We did it out the gate this morning. We scalped it from the 103 area, I believe, or 1103 area, into the 115s for about 10 points. And then we did trade it off the lows again and rolled into some calls off the lows as well. So that was a really nice trade there. We also had some EPAM long out the gate from 311s all the way to 330s. And we did take it again intraday on this little range break. And we traded it for another 6-7 points to the upside. So really nice trade on that. Really happy with that one. UPST, we were long this on the equity side this morning. We did trade this long again in the afternoon when it pulled back, or after the morning open when it pulled back and created a flag. We took it 113.47 in the morning, traded it to the 120s, and then we actually took it again around the 114.80, 115 level, added back full size and traded again back into the 120s. We also had a roll of the 130 calls on that as well. We had some future calls long this morning, which went up okay, about 30-40%. Nothing too crazy there. We did try some BABA long this morning at 119s. We got stopped out of that pretty quickly. We had a tight stop on that. Should have opened it up a little bit wider. ALG long scalp from $22 this morning into 28. So that was a nice little 6-point trade for us. So very happy with that. We had Twilio long all day from 170.36. Traded that into the 176.30 area for about 6 points and change. So that was nice. Other than that, some stuff that didn't work. Assam, we had that long at $42 this morning. We got stopped out of that one pretty quick on that whipsaw. We had Moss long this morning, which worked out nicely. We grabbed it on the EMA curl, trading it to the 50 EMA, which we ended up hitting for a couple points to the upside. So that was a really nice one. VGFE, we had long at $19, and we got about 50 cents on that, so that was okay. Other than that, mRNA long 178 when that news came out, traded that into the 81 area. Nice little trade there. And I think there's one more small trade that I'm looking at that I can't remember. Let me just find it. Oh, we did EPAM twice. CLVR, which sell PJ. Oh, not small, I guess. We did shop long at 738.56 into the 758s. Ended up selling the rest of that at the end of the day. We're scaling out as it went, so that was a really nice one there. Indo long, 2270 into the 24 level. Ended up exiting the rest of that one out at the end of the day, so we got about 1.5 points on that. So we had 2 trades that didn't work on the equity side. There was a whole bunch that did work, and the ones that did worked extremely well. South Beach was on all the oils on the equity side, and that's CLVR as well as ISPO. So he did some really nice smaller cap names there. On the option side, a couple different things that we did today. A lot of different stuff actually. We did that Tesla roll off the lows, like I said. We actually almost nailed it. I did tweet the entry. And when I thought Tesla was going to bounce, that was a really nice trade there. We had a couple things overnight which worked out well. We had Microsoft, We had Microsoft, We had Microsoft 315s, which ended up being in the money, which was great. Still holding that. Dash, the 115s as well, we're still holding those. Ended up going up above 350, 400%. We had QS long, the 19 calls, which we continue to hold. Again, those went up about 300% and change. A really nice trade there. And then we did a whole bunch of different small stuff intraday. Like we did Beyond, we did Ford, we did FSR. The Ford that we're holding overnight still looks fantastic. GMIA, LMND, Fucho, which worked out nicely this morning. Oh, we did swing the 32 calls on AMC, which worked out nicely as well for 400%. GRWG 10 calls. There's a lot of these small little option trades which worked out nicely. The 10 calls we took right out the gate, ended up getting the money holding those at the moment. The only small one that didn't work today was Kodak. That one didn't work. Some of the other option names that didn't work today, I'm just going down the list. It wasn't much. HD, we ended up holding that one overnight, but yeah, it didn't work. We did a little bit of FedEx for a scalp, which worked out okay. We did some Nikola 11 calls, which worked out as well. Worked out nicely as well for about 100% and change. Other than that, it was NVIDIA. That was the last one. NVIDIA, we did some 300 calls, and ended up just pretty much staying stagnant the entire day. So that one really didn't do much. Teladoc was another one we had at the end of the day. The 75 calls ended up getting the money. Really nice trade on that. Some Fubo calls. These didn't end up going up much. We had at the 8s. They kind of just fizzled out. And other than that, that's pretty much it on the option side. So overall, pretty good. The only high conviction trade that we had today was Facebook 240s, which worked out okay for about 40%. And we're swinging the rest of those overnight. Beth had some really good trades as well on the option side. She had the hood like 15s really quickly out the gate. Phase, she was on Apple, Space, Party. She was doing some delta trades on AMC, MTTR, Snap, Play for 200%. So CLVR for 120%. There's a lot of nice little options trades today. It's pretty much a grinder day to the upside. I thought, easier day to trade than yesterday for sure, less choppy. And individual names worked out nicely. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Market is still flagging to the upside. Not flagging, but still looks good and bullish to the upside. I think we may need a slight pullback to fill this little gap. You might be okay by tomorrow. We'll see. As long as we can hold above that 458.30 level, I think we can get continuation higher. Maybe more of a consolidation day where we get money coming out of high PE tech, going into commodities, going into energy, financials, holding up the market in that regard. I also think the big cap stocks like Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, and Tesla still look good for continuation, or the mega caps, I should call them. For continuation, I think we'll see continued money flow into those, which should prop the market up as well. So it should be an interesting day. Anyways, guys, if you want to join us in chat, we do trade from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. every single day, Eastern Standard Time. We're streaming live during this time. Live guidance, entries, exits, stops. We're telling you when we're scaling out. I'm showing you my screen price targets, everything like that. If you have questions, we're answering those live. And you have all the different mods speaking as well, so you get a ton of different information flow, options flow, all that good stuff there. We also do have the Discord that is open 24/7, so that doesn't close, and that's pretty much active all the time. So nice little community there. Anywho, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Anyways, if you have any questions, go to SpartanTrading.com, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, Wednesday, we do have our pre-market stream. So if you do want to join us for the pre-market from 8 a.m. to 9:30, feel free to pop in and see what we do every single morning. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.